It's obviously a lot of emotions, but then as soon as the puck dropped, the focus was very clearly on the task at hand. How good was that as a starting point for the season?
You like to think you know what you're going to look like the opening game, but you never do, and that's what keeps you awake the night before the first game. And then we looked right and fast and quick. Our gap was good. We skated very well. I'm sure it was it was the banner for sure, but it was actually the fans, right? It was wired, and they a great buzz in the building tonight. So nice that there were all Panther fans, and I think we played off that and had lots of energy for it.
I mean, you skated these guys pretty hard all month, last month throughout camp. I mean, how good did it feel to see those guys on top of pucks?
They work hard. Like that's not the coach. I mean, maybe the first camp it was, but they work hard. They're on each other in practice, and they're in the weight room, and they drive hard. We're lots of confidence in the pace of our game. What you're worried about is the nerves. A lot of early games don't look like that. It's just defensively. The guys come to the game and they want to have good hands and they want to feel good, but that had nothing to do with the start to our game. Even though we put some pucks in the net, it was some real good pace to our game for sure.
You look at the goals, obviously a lot of second chances, a lot of guys in that. How much did you like the way the goals were?
Gone to the net, pucks to the net, simplicity to our offensive game. I thought we might have gotten away from that slightly in the first 10 of the second, but a simple game, like we can play so much faster when we do that and not slow the game down. And you're not chasing turnovers then, and that's really where you burn a lot of energy. So I thought, real good, simple, fast game.
Sam Bennett made his presence felt after coming back from the injury in round 2 and then 2 goals tonight. What does that say just about his impact and also with that line going?
Such an important part of what we do style-wise. He's fast, he's heavy, and he's got finishing hands. He can make plays too, so go to the net hard. Always a good idea, and they put the pucks in the net to him. I mean, I thought that line was very, very strong.
What were some of the things that you liked from the third line with Anton, Mackey, and you two tonight?
Yeah, I think Mackey got stuck in a timeout when the penalty's called situation. He's not on either special team, so then the roll off the bench, they'll come out with their A line. So his minutes were down on that. I thought early in the game when he was in the flow of the game, you get almost, it's funny, you got 2 veteran players playing with him now. Anton Lundell is a young man, but you got that many playoff games in, and A2 was just really, really good, like all over the ice, killing plays, creating loose pucks. So there's something there. We think we've got a good line at the start of it.
Are these rivalry games more fun? I mean, 2 playoff series against this team, they're all hard. Are these more fun for you to get behind the bench for?
It's a great way to start the season because you know you're not wading into it, and you know it's not a no-hitter, an up-and-down puck mover, and then then you've got to. If you're on the bench barking to get more physical, then it's not a great game to start. You didn't have to do that tonight. It was on.
Contributions from up and down the line. I think it was 11 guys with points.
Yeah.
Guys from all 4 lines scoring to see.
I like
multiple guys doing what they need to
the
do.
Boquist line too, right? Gadjovich's goal, but the quality of the play was really, really high. So just some speed on that to the net, lots of patience by Boquist. We think he's got a real good set of hands. But both the other 2 were 2 feet from the paint. They weren't opening up to the far side. They went right to the net. So something there.
And an update on Adam?
Took a puck to the face. We'll get him imaged tomorrow, so we fully understand it. Right now, we're hopeful.
How did that change the way you were looking at things? It looked like you had to change up the power play.
Well, all of that, it affected because you spent a month working on something that disappeared for you right away, and then we ended up, and then you're rolling 5 defense against what can be at times a heavy forecheck. So it was a challenge for those guys back there. I think they handled it. The power play, I never worry about a whole heck of a lot. Lots of hockey ahead. You've got to learn to win 5-on-5, or you have no chance. So we got lots of time to fix that.
And is it a little bit of a nice feeling that you've got a veteran guy in Nate that was not?
Yeah, we got if something happens with Adam, we've got another defenseman that come in that's played in the National Hockey League, and he'll be looking forward to getting the lineup. So we got some depth there.
For every Stanley Cup champion, it's like as soon as that final game, final game is over, until the raising of the banner, the next game is one big celebration. It's kind of a flip the switch night. Right?
Yeah, I thought for us it was last night, and the ring ceremony was really well done. Everybody had a wonderful time, but it wasn't a big party. It was just at 5 o'clock, and we all got together and kind of felt that. I love the way they do their banner raisings. I think even my first year, there was a President's Trophy banner that went up that I had nothing to do with. And it's clean and simple and respectful of the other team. It wasn't a long, drawn-out process, but pretty impactful to see it go to the rafters for sure.
Sam Bennett didn't make too many friends during that Boston series this year. I mean, how fitting was it? We got the win, so we're happy with that.
And as one of those guys that was on this team last year, what was it like being at that blue line, watching it go into the sky?
Oh, so special for sure. It's obviously always cool seeing the cup here in the building, and to see the banner go up, and to be part of that special group was a lot of fun.
And Boston never makes it easy, right? They come back, they make it a 2-goal game with 1:45 left. I mean,
yeah, for sure. It's a 60-minute game. You got to play all 60 minutes, and they're a good team. They play hard too, but like I said, we just focus on ourselves, and we stick to our game plan, and hopefully at the end of the day we can walk out with some wins.
Evan talked about this sort of becoming a budding rivalry between these two teams. Is it fun being a part of a rivalry that's being kind of created these last couple of years?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, both teams, we both play hard, and obviously that competitiveness comes out, and rivalries are made between good teams that play hard, and I think that's what's been brewing here for a couple of years now.
2 new guys on your line, Greer and Boquist. You guys made a lot happen tonight on the score sheet, and with some big hits. Just initial impressions playing with those guys.
Oh man, they're great. They're 2 special players, and I think for us, obviously, it's just about being on the same page. Sticking to our role and knowing what we have to do, and I think we did a good job of that tonight, and hopefully we can just continue to build.
you guys have the excitement of this, and now 4 games on the road, right away. You're Ottawa, and it doesn't get any easier from here, right?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, like I said, it's nice to start the season with a win. Game 1 is done, and now we move forward, and we're going on the road, and it'll be nice to get to know the guys better, and we obviously spend a lot of time together on the road, so I think it'll be fun for this group.
And you get to see these guys again Monday afternoon.
Yeah, for sure. Right back at it. But obviously, we have a few games in between there, and that's going to be our focus.
Thanks, Jonah.
Thank you.
4 goals in the period.
Yeah, it's an emotional start to the season. Obviously, seeing that banner going up and shoulder to shoulder with all the guys was a pretty special moment. So I think it definitely gave us a little juice to start the season off, and we came out flying. We were playing right back to our style of hockey right away, and it was a great start.
People always talk about a Stanley Cup hangover. How much emphasis did you guys put on coming out like that and having a first period like that?
Yeah, I think we didn't really talk about the whatever hangover. We were just focused on getting back to our style of hockey and doing the things that have gave us success for the last couple of years. So, we did a great job of it right off the start.
It seems like there's been no love lost between you and the Bruins, and they've continued to kind of go after you. How does it feel kind of playing a villain role in this series, pretty much?
Yeah, that's hockey. We play a intense style of hockey, and they're going to play hard. They're a proud team over there, and that's just part of the game. So we enjoy it.
With the emotions of the banner ceremony and all the fans and everything, what did that first goal mean to kind of light off the powder keg there for you and the team?
Yeah, I think it was good. I think it was good to get that one, and just relax in the game a little bit, and start it off.
After all the hard work you guys put in during camp, how good did it feel to get back out there and get to that style of hockey right away?
Yeah, it was great. Camp seems to feel like it's getting longer and longer every year, so it's nice to finally get to play a game that matters, and it was a great way to start the season.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Sam. Thank you.
We'll get set for school.
It was perfect for us. That's the type of style we like to play, type of hockey we like to play, and it's nice getting right into it. Game 1. I think it welcomed all the new guys to the team, and obviously started off as a special night and ended pretty well too.
Yeah, some of the guys were pretty stone-faced, very serious when the banner was going up. Your smile was as big as your head. What was going through your mind? Just replaying it all one more time? Or?
Yeah, just trying to take it in. I think since the win, that's kind of been what I've been trying to do is enjoy every moment of it, and kind of felt like that was our the closing to last season, and it was cool to see that go up, and then we kind of flipped the page immediately and got to our game and got to chasing another one.
Got a little chippy there, of course, between you two. Did it feel like just a carryover from last season's postseason series?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's a bit of a rivalry there and continuously growing. We see them in less than a week again, so it'll be another fun one. They play hard. They're well coached. They're structured. They play the game the right way, and I think you have two teams who are battling it out. Two teams who will hopefully and likely battle it out in the playoffs. And every game we seem to play against them seems to be an entertaining one.
Having 4 goals in the first period, just be able to set the tone and be able to take an early leg. How crucial was that?
Yeah, obviously a little bit of extra energy with the banner going up. I'm sure that helped a little bit, and I thought we came out, got right to our game, didn't try to be too cute, and just stuck to our MO, and worked out for us.
We know how scrappy Sam Bennett is. 2 goals there, 2 goals from him, and in fact, to see him producing that way, just the value that he brings there in addition to what else he brings to the team.
Yeah, this was his type of game too. Like I said, it was a playoff type game. That's what it felt like. They call him Playoff Benny for a reason, and he stepped up and played just like he usually does.
I mean, it seems like you guys didn't miss a beat since you guys left the ice there for Game 7. Was that good to feel after everything you guys have been building through this training camp?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like I said, throughout camp we've looked really good. We had all 4 lines contributing today. That's how we have to play if we want to play our style of hockey. I thought up and down the lineup, I thought the new guys fit in seamlessly, and it was nice to get right to our game right in Game 1.
Thank you.